Today we got face masks, face shields, and showing you how GCU is changing our community 24/7. Play the graphic. Welcome GCU family and my Lope community to my living room in my apartment for episode 3 of the GCU Lope Show. I'm your host Caleb Duarte, and boy do we have a fun show for you today. I'm going to come clean to you all. I love superhero movies. I love them all. Marvel, DC, even though Marvel's a little bit better, but I seriously cannot get enough of them. Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, Black Panther, they are just insane. And with what's going on in our world right now, I thought to myself, wouldn't it just be awesome if a superhero could come and, change the world? But I thought some more on it, and I realized they do exist. Right here in the heart of Phoenix in our own GCU family, because we have Super Lopes. And although they don't get the recognition they deserve, we want to give it to them anyway. Because they deserve it. Because they are working around the clock, 24/7 to provide for our community, just like a superhero. So let's check out a Super Lope.
My name is Judah Montenegro, and I'm a mechanical engineering lab coordinator here at GCU. And my team and I, we're heading this 3D printing initiative. In light of the current situation, we took initiative to help and to fill the need of our community internally and externally. Using those 3D printers that normally are used at GCU projects throughout the semester, we're using those to print face shields and masks. These 3D printers we have on campus are being used practically around the clock so that we can print as many face shields and face masks as possible. So remember to stay safe, stay healthy, and you know that GCU has your back. My name is Judah Montenegro, and I am GCU Strong. Lopes up.
So as you can see, superheroes truly do exist here in Grand Canyon University, and so we want to talk to the man himself, one of the many Super Lopes bettering our community 24/7. Here's Judah. Judah Montenegro, hello, how are you, my friend?
Hey, man, thanks for having me on. I'm super pumped. I appreciate you inviting me on, man.
Of course. Well, you guys, I introduced you as a Super Lope because you seriously are just going above and beyond. I know, go Lopes, right? Yeah. You're the Iron Man. Your team's the Avengers of the coronavirus right now, in the Valley at least. We just witnessed and saw an awesome video that showcased you in the 3D labs. Just if I was 5 years old, explain it to me like that. What are you guys doing?
For sure, man. So we saw a need. We looked at our resources, the 3D printers, and we said, you know what, we're going to jump on it and we're going to do what we can. We took some inspiration from some of the industry things that are approved by the CDC, and we designed our own, and we slapped on the Lopes GCU logo on there. And man, it's so awesome. It's so awesome for your work to be mass produced, and your designs to actually make a difference.
Honestly. Well, that's really cool because one thing I love about this is you guys are using the facilities literally on campus at GCU. Yes. I mean, they're 50 feet away from you right now. And the cool thing is when school's going on, these are not used by outside sources. These are the 3D labs, the whole engineering, it's used for students.
Yes. It's amazing. I think that's a huge difference that sets GCU apart, that it's such a hands-on experience. There's a lot of theoretical, and we have such intelligent professors and instructors, but they allow us to jump in and get into the equipment and use it in trial and error.
I love that.
And, if you're a freshman, you just could jump in and you don't have to wait. There's no seniority. Of course, you may not know as much, but the close-knit community we have here is that we understand. We all are learners and excited to work together. I've seen firsthand with my eyes, working here about 2.5 years now, the involvement of the leadership, how much it supports the engineering, the program.
Wow.
The funding that comes through here, it's incredible how blessed we are, right? It's such a great place to get your undergrad in.
I love that. It's the great place to find your purpose. That's really what we're all about here.
Absolutely.
The last question for you, Judah. If you had to tell an incoming freshman, not even just an engineering person, but just somebody who is on the fence about, is GCU the place for me? Is GCU truly the place to find my purpose? As somebody who went out of their way to, I'm going to work here, what would you say to them?
We are actually passionate about education, and you get to learn something. You're not just another number. You're not just another student. You get to have your hands plugged in, and you can get involved as much as you want. I I was blown away how much machinery down in our shops that is available for students as long as you take the training that needs to be done and you get checked off, you're available to be there.
Wow. That's insane. Well, I mean, honestly, I have no mind when it comes to engineering, but if I did, I know exactly where I would be. Printing stuff in that 3D lab. Maybe I can get a 3D printed mug or something like that for the. Oh, there's the mask. Let's see how it looks. Hey.
Yeah. So it's cool because these are our designs right here. We have a team of great people.
Wow.
And we were able to redesign these and put our logo on.
I love it. You look like Star Trek.
Yes.
That's awesome. You look like it. I love it. Well, Judah, thanks so much, buddy. I appreciate you. Thanks for what you're doing. God bless you. Stay safe. You and your whole team are truly being and showing off what it means to truly be a GCU Lope. So thank you. Yes. And finally, let's do a little Lopes up here. All righty, Judah, I love you, dude. Thank you so much.
Take care, man. God bless.
Now, you might have just heard all about where the magic happens, but it's an entirely different thing to see it. So let's go see where the magic happens in our first ever GCU Lope Show field trip. Alrighty, welcome to Field Trip Engineering Edition. I am outside our amazing engineering building for you guys, because I love you and I love the Lopes, and I want to show the cool things that are happening, because you just heard about our face mask and face shields that are done through 3D printing. Well, the magic happens here, so I'm outside my apartment, outside the set, in street clothes, with the polo, to go find out. Let's go find where the magic happens, folks. So this is our engineering building. I'm not a certified campus steward, so forgive me if my things are not correct. But after you, cameraman. I'm a gentleman here at Grand Canyon University. So to our right, we have some cool technology stuff. It's about as far as I'm going to get when it comes to that. But we do a lot of cool things in here. I personally have no idea what it is that we do in here because it's completely mind-blowing what we do. But this is where the magic starts with our 3D printing. It says you must sign in before working, but don't worry, I have access. Here we go. We didn't get the lock code. We gotta call somebody. Alrighty, update for you all. Did not get the code. However, guess what? We have windows. Oh yeah, all the windows. Look at that high quality glass. Yeah, so this is where the 3D masks are printed. This is the face mask, and they go from that and do their little robotic thing, and they go to this. This is amazing technology here. This is insane to even comprehend that it goes from this to this, as this is being shipped out all over the community to take care of, well, our Phoenix home. Now, I know what you're thinking. Caleb, come on, can you not get us any better access? Ha, I can't, because I'm the host of the GCU Lope Show. We get what we need to do here, except the code. But time to go see the face shields. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Follow me. So this is where the face shields happen. Wow, this sounds like a robot. So we have this stuff. I don't know what it is. I was told I can't touch it unless I have gloves on. Couldn't find gloves, so I'm not going to touch it. This is the Lope's face shield. Lope's, yeah, they got different colors. There's some purples, there's some grays, so that's cool. We got more stuff over here, some more science words all over the place. Small double packaged shields at this table only. So this is just for small double packaged, because I read about it. This is where the baby phase happens. This is where all of it is printed. We got the greens, we got the oranges, we got the yellows. This is where the magic happens for the face shield. And as you can see, we make some sacrifices, but it's for the betterment of the community. So this is what happens. Now, I have no idea what I just said or what I'm talking about. So I want to make sure we get an expert in here to talk about, well, what a face mask and face shield 3D design looks like. So here we go.
All right, guys, I'm Braylee Fleetwood. I'm from Washington State. I'm actually a pre-med major with a minor in Spanish here at GCU, and I'm also a student worker between this building, engineering building, and building 57. So I'll go ahead and take you guys through the process. So we'll start back here with the 3D printers. These are the MakerBots, so we have them going on. We have them producing this small face shield right here, as well as the large, so we have two different sizes. After these come off, we then go and we bring them over to this station, which is the standing station. So we have a lot of people who will come in. They'll take these since they have some little dots on the inside. We don't really want that on somebody's skin. So we'll go ahead and file them down. After they've been filed down, they come over here to be packaged up. So we have a couple bags here, and we have some laminated sheets that we then hole punched. We'll go ahead and hole punch these after we laminate them over there, and we'll end up throwing them in these bags. We'll then add a little bit of paper to them just so people know what's in them. After that, we go and package them in these boxes along with some elastic in the back. And after that's done, we are able to package them up about 30 packages or about 60 units per box and ship them out to a lot of partners throughout the community.
Alrighty, I am here with Braley. You saved my butt by explaining what the face mask process was. You're a student worker. How does it feel to work on something as cool as this as a student?
It's a super cool process and a really cool opportunity that a lot of people obviously don't get to have. Coming from 57, I'm typically one of the anatomy lab assistants, so I've been working a lot with the cadavers, which in and of itself is a really cool opportunity. But especially being pre-med and being able to come over here and help out the community and be part of such a cool production process to be able to make these face shields, especially in the midst of the coronavirus epidemic, it's really a really cool experience.
Wow. Now, one thing that GCU does really cool for the engineering and pre-med and all that kind of world is the experiences they provide. Can you speak on that? Like, how do the experiences make GCU such a good school to come to?
I mean, the primary reason that I came to GCU initially was because of the fact that they had access to cadavers. As a pre-med major, that is something that's super, super rare, especially in your undergrad. So being able to have that, especially in those anatomy lab classes, to be able to get those hands-on experiences, to have the resources that are provided by the campus, but also by Honors College and all the ways to get involved. There's truly a lot of things where there's something for everybody.
Wow. And finally, I gotta ask, it's a classic staple question here. How did GCU help find your purpose?
There have been so many people who have been really great about helping me to be able to get involved in things and be able to build my resume and be able to ultimately become an ER trauma physician.
Wow, well, I can always see what you do, Braley. Thanks so much for helping me again on the face mask. This has been a field trip. Lopes up. And that's going to wrap up episode 3 of this week's edition of the GCU Lope Show. Hope you all enjoyed that wonderful field trip, because I know I did. And just thank you to our engineering department, Judah Montenegro, Braley Fleetwood. Just thank you so much for not only being on our show, but really just being the super Lopes that we don't deserve, but are so thankful for. And like we do every show, we got to end on a verse. And today's verse is Psalm 33:1. How good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity. That's going to wrap up the show. See you next Friday. And Lopes up! Dang it! We'll see you next Friday. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the GCU Lope Show. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on all the social medias to get all things GCU Lope Show and, well, all things GCU. See you next Friday. Lopes up.